How to be a badass. Gym bag essentials. What's up, fellas? It is Jay Wolt here, and after a decade in the iron game, martial arts, bodybuilding, powerlifting, fitness cover model, these are the products that have stood the test of time to integrate all these skills and help me get better and progress each year. So, first of all, let's just go right into the straps here. So we have APT Pro Wrist Straps is the brand on the straps and the wraps. They're legit. Get the 2-inch straps with the Velcro, and when you're pulling off the ground, guys, deadlifts, heavy pulls, things like that, make sure that you're doing a strapless PR to improve your grip strength, and then once your grip feels solid, use that white knuckle grip, everything feels tight all the time, you're max loaded, then add the straps and hit your strap PR, so you're aware and honest with yourself of what your strength is with and without the straps. Anyway, moving forward, the wrist wraps are badass for pressing, bicep curls, any movement. We want to prevent that wrist from bending backwards. Keep those knuckles up to the sky to make a straight line from your elbow to your knuckles, and it's really nice power position and will help the wrist long term, guys. Once you get bone spurs in the wrist, you're basically SOL and out of the lifting game. So you might be 17 now, 20 now. By the time you're 30, you'll realize things like this are very real. So speaking of grip strength, that's when you can get something like here, fat grips. If you're on the road, you're going to a hotel gym, you maybe have a small home gym, you don't have access to fat grip bars like we do in our training facilities, then you can use something like this. So fatgrips.com, it's going to send that neuro feedback right to the brain so you can grip harder and stronger all the time, guys. So love those. Now we're going to get into some corrective movement stuff. So we have the slingshot here, Mark Bell, howmuchyoubench.net, and that's an awesome product, guys. I'm not getting paid to promote this stuff, but what it's going to allow you to do is push your knees out while you're squatting. So clients have seen a lot of benefit from this. It's going to help work the medial head of the glute, prevent valgus knee collapse from the knee coming in, creating pain on the patellar tendon, creating pain on the knee. So great tool, guys. Maybe you can start with a box squat and then progress to your regular full depth squat. Anyway, here now we have the foot roller, the little guy right there. And for the arch of the foot, what you're going to notice is in the future, there's going to be more tips and focus on training the arches of your feet. So ballerinas, athletes, certain athletes have done this for years, but the average person doesn't even think about the bottoms of their feet and how to release these tendons, keep the feet mobile, make sure the toes can expand. Some people's toes are curled up, they should be able to open up and create that arch on the ground. Next, we see the wider roller there, the longer one, and that is a thigh roller. Notice how it's thicker in the middle. It's going from thicker to thinner to really dig into those deep quadricep muscles, good on the calves. That is a serious tool that will make a grown man cry, and I'm not playing when I say that. I've seen this bring a grown man to tears. These are seriously intense, so breathe into it, learn how to get better and better with your own myofascial release, your own active recovery. So however much time you're spending in the gym, spend just as much time recovering on your own. Now, that being said, some work is so grinding. The big boy, the heavy duty, the serious shit, the stuff that you see, wrestlers, bodybuilders, NFL players, the big, strong guys, 500, 600 pound sets. Then you're going to break out the big belt here. I mean, this thing is serious business. We got the knee wraps. So when you're wrapping your knees, guys, what you want to think about is that it's really easy to start wrapping where you're not wrapping above and below the knee. You're covering the kneecap. It's called a butterfly technique, where you make sure the kneecap is sticking out a little bit so you're not putting too much pressure on the back of the knee and on the front of the kneecap. So learn how to wrap properly and don't just be a meathead and dive into it. The sleeves are good if you're doing a lot of lunges, a lot of sled pushes, and you just want to keep the knees warm on a high volume day. You can break out the knee sleeves. Over here we got a couple bands. We got my gym bag, and let's see what we got here real quick. Flat shoes, guys. When you're training, think about a flat shoe, whether it's a Chuck Taylor or something just very simple, minimalistic, because what that's going to do for you is allow you to get a solid position on the ground with that arch, once again, digging the heel in and pulling as efficiently as possible. Now I'm going to give you guys a little secret here, a little game. If you're trying to work your game out there, that's the pimp juice. I promise you, you will get good feedback from that. That's just a little bonus in here for anybody trying to get their Mac on. Pimping's not easy, so every little trick out there helps. But more importantly now, back into striking, back into MMA, back into fighting. Some of these strength athletes are not doing functional bodyweight movement, striking, things like this. So there's also another important skill and tools you're going to have for a long time. So get the right stuff and take care of it. Take care of your gloves. Make sure you put cedar chips in there if they're sweaty to help dry them out. Make sure you're leaving your wraps laid out so they're drying, so you're not stinking up your bag one time and it's game over. So anyone who's been striking knows that. But to any newbies out here, take care of your stuff. You know, you have your MMA gloves, you have these little gloves here. So if you are a little lazier and you don't want to actually wrap up with, or you don't know how to wrap your hands properly, you can get something like this. So it's convenient, just wrap the knuckles, easy to go. Weighted jump rope, guys. So the speed rope is dope, but also make sure that you're doing some stuff to help work on the angles of the shoulder, that circular motion when you're striking, all those things. So that's the nitty gritty, guys. That's the serious supplies. Those are the things that I keep with me year round to make sure I'm making muscular gains, fitness gains, everything. So if you want more articles, videos, training tips, the exact program that took me from a skinny hard gainer to a top fitness cover model, go to biggerbetterfasternow.com and I will hook you up. There's insane bonuses, a year to my website, videos, trainers. It is everything, guys. This is my life's work, my passion, 10 years condensed, everything I know. I promise you I will hook you up. If not, there's a money back guarantee. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, let me know what else you want to see, what kind of gym stuff, what kind of mind motivation stuff, what kind of nutritional recipes. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Leave a comment below and subscribe here in the top right-hand corner so we can stay in touch. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Peace.